Welcome, friends. Just gonna have a little fun time here, just ending out the year. We'll see if anyone shows up, but, thought why not do something, for those people who don't have anywhere to go. I'm away from family, and all my friends are married at this point, so I don't see them anyways. So I figured why not do something with the community if anyone wants to show up. So, we're going to do some Conquest to start. We'll see where it goes from there. But, yeah. Just been sitting here kind of doing my own Conquest and hanging out. And so, figured why not continue it on stream. This is my last kind of set of stuff that I'm going to do anyways for Conquest, just because I'm at the point where, costs more than 50 to a refresh, which is no bueno. But we're almost done with Sector 5, although we still have a lot of feet grinding to do. Yeah, gross. Let's see, we got Disruptive Reactions, we got Vitality, Deadly Momentum, and Protective Shield. Okay, that should be good. What are the feats? I completely forgot to check that the feats are currently happening. Hey Noah, welcome to the chat. We'll see how long you stick around, but we have a little PP that the community voted on, that we'll see how many people show up to see us level it up, and yeah, I'm excited. So okay, sorry, I'm not even reading, I'm kind of just zoned out. Okay, so Clone Trooper allies, so kills with Clone Troopers, which is going to be kind of rough. Okay, and then Stagger, Foresight, enemies with Iden Versio. Stagger, I've got Bastila. Happy New Year, Noah, to you too. Yeah, just wanted to, give an opportunity for, those who don't have anything going on tonight to, hang out and have a fun time. So, or at least hopefully a fun time, But yeah, if you got plans, go do your plans. Okay, so, who's the other person I have for Stagger? It's, Marjade. Of course, Marjade. When does it become New Year's for me? So I decided to stream right now just because it's going to be New Year's for me in an hour and 7 minutes. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of just be here for basically the entirety of the U.S. Time zones. Except for, my home time zone, obviously, because that's Alaska and that happened an hour ago. But, in 7 minutes it becomes the West Coast midnight. For me, it's about an hour and 7 minutes. So, figured why not. How about you, Sam Elder? When does it hit midnight for you? Or has it already? 7 minutes till New Year's. Heck yeah. Ooh. Let's see if I can find this real quick for you. Okay, got that. Let me open this up and see if I can get this set up. Hey, Aaron. Happy New Year to you, too. It's going to be 7 minutes till Sam's New Year's, and then I got about an hour before mine. I'm excited, honestly, because, it's been a good year, and I'm excited for another good year. It's significantly improved from 2020. The last couple of years since 2020 have been rough, I feel like. Come on, I got like 4 minutes to figure this out. I hate this console so much. Dude, the sector bosses have been absolutely brutal. I think I wasted 100 energy, maybe 120, just trying to kill this CLS. And this Kylo Ren on Bast, I tried for so long to get a non-force user to be able to take it down. I just don't have a team for it. I ended up just throwing my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and just finishing off. It was so rough. I hate that they're like pushing that stuff so much of like, hey, let's make Conquest harder. It's rough. I'm looking for something to try and do something fun for you guys before we hit midnight for Sam. Let's see if I can find it. Probably under here. Here we go. Kill me if you dare. I love this song. It's so good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna test this real quick. Make sure that it works. This might be really loud. No, that's a respectable amount of volume. You guys can hear that, right? The speed bundles will make the game easy, so let's ruin the happiness of Conquest. I mean, to be fair, though, like, they were very generous considering, you know, how much of the feats on this Conquest are, like, light speed focused. Like, you can use a lot of your light speed bundles to do a lot of this stuff, which I do appreciate a lot. But yeah, no, it's, yeah, they made it rough. Okay, I need to get a clock up on my screen so that way I can pay attention. Oh, 4 p.m. on New Year's Day, already down in Australia. Got a great feeling about your channel growth in 2024. We're hoping, Aaron. Hey, if we get to 2,500... we'll have that Relic 9 right now. Bodhi Rook is in the lead. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Should I be concerned I have 2 GLs and I'm still not in hard conquest? I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could just mean you're very, you know, very focused with your roster. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bad thing by any means. Okay, there we go. I now have a thing up. Let me make it small and bring it over here so that way I can see it at any given moment. Okay, and so just to confirm, you guys can hear this, right? So, Aaron, I actually have an idea where I could put it. I do believe that he would fit in a certain spot in my roster. I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, you can hear it. Sweet. That's great because I've got something ready. Hopefully it's loud enough for you guys to hear it. Because I haven't tested it at all, and so I'm prepping it for you, Sam Elder. We'll see if it, you know, actually works. Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun relicking Kelleran back and seeing how far I can take him today. Happy New Year, Leanne. Good to see you. But yeah, so if the Relic 9 that we end up doing is Bodhi Rook, I am going for Profundity next. And he does have the, my brain's not working, Rogue One tag. And so I'll still have a spot for him. Ooh. And it is now January 1st for Sam Elder. Happy New Year, buddy. Let's see if I can up my, There we go. Is this like Leroy Jenkins? Yeah, exactly. We play World of Warcraft on here, obviously. Yeah, so this is a gaming channel for a fun little mobile Star Wars game, and then I'm looking to build out towards other Star Wars games. One of the more generic name. I love your name. Can I just say that every time I try to read it, because my brain's just like, that's a word, and then I start reading it, I'm like, oh, it's generic name. Happy New Year, buddy. Fair enough, Leanne. I mean, that's basically why I wanted to do this stream, was just, hey, let's get some people together, because, some people don't have a place to go for New Year's, and I figured, why not provide that spot? I got nothing going on tonight. My family's all in a different state, so, yeah. Not a bad thing to be here. But yeah, so we have a spot for our Bodhi Rook if we end up going that route. Highly special. Yo, Happy New Year's. User guide for SLK already worked great. Still need 2 Zetas on SLK for Ultimate. First 2 GLs from Lightspeed. Heck yeah, highly suspect. That's awesome. Happy New Year, Leanne. We'll see you around. Sounds good. Hello. You have a good night. Yeah, highly suspect, honestly, your first couple of GLs are huge for you. Especially for how much it can help you in, like, Conquest and things like that. Just having 2 GLs is insane. I'm so glad the Lightspeed bundles happened. Let's, move on from his theme. I don't want to use this. That's right, it was Stagger, Clones... What was the last one? Stagger, Clones, and Foresight. Okay, really quick. I don't know how many of my viewers are actually here, but I wanna test it out so bad. We can give it a little bit more time. But I want to cheese Foresight bad, so I want to try this. Okay, we got our Keller and Beck. I'm so excited to level him up. You guys voted to relic him, and so we're gonna relic him. So, got all the gear for him yesterday, and then I was missing one piece, and I got it on the reset today. So, heck yeah. Here we go, guys. Ooh, let's see how far we can take him. Oh, I don't have a ton. We'll see how far we can take him. I want to take him as much as I can. I'm not going to take him past, like, Relic 7, obviously. But as far as I can with my current stuff, I'm 100% taking him. Ugh. Also, I love the Arnold bangers. I'm so glad that I have permission to use these. Come on. I can make that. I can get those. Let's see. Scavenger. Sick. Let's see if I can do a little bit more. Get ourselves a good something going. See if we can't get him up to at least Relic 5. Ooh, I'm gonna need some, what are those things called? The bane of my existence. I mean, Darth Bane is the bane of my existence at the moment. But yes, always, bronzium wiring is always so painful. There's a reason that I spend crystals on it every month. Why am I doing this? I'm sure I have the materials to do this. Or not. It's worth the crystal refresh. Perfect. Now we'll have plenty of these. My goal for 2024, Jedi Knight Luke, Leia, JML, Profundity, Jabba. I'm delusional. You know, honestly, not actually that crazy far, like, as, like, a overall concept nowadays. Like, just because of how much they've done to make the gear grind better in the last year. Honestly, I don't think it's entirely impossible to, if you were like to not farm anything else. I think you could do all of that this year. Okay. That's the farthest I can take him, is Relic 5. I got no more materials. Aaron Miles, thanks for the membership, dude. You are damn awesome. I will, I'll get you the... Here, are you in the Discord right now? I can actually check right now and get you, your title in there. But yeah, thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. I don't see you currently in the Discord. Make sure your name connects and is the same name. But I will give that to you. But yeah, so let me know if you're wanting a roster review, a live roster review anytime, even today. Okay. Oh, it's so close though. Hold on. Could I take him to Relic 6? I could, but it might interrupt my other farms. Oh, I gotta go for it, right? I gotta go for it. I love seeing the little beaver dam next to people's names. That's so cool. My buddy did such a good job on those. I really don't have anything for frickin' bronzium wirings. Okay. Yeah, we're bringing up to Relic 6. I don't see why not, right? Every relic level on this guy counts. Okay, that's his... Oh, but I have the materials. Oh, should I take him to Relic 7? Oh, that is... Oh, that is so tempting. Should I take him to Relic 7? Let's see what how he's doing right now. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Okay. Do I dare say go 9? Dude, I can't afford a 9 right now, but... fine. I'll do a 7 at least. I can afford a 7. I'm willing to dump this into a 7. Like, 100%. This sounds like fun. First channel membership I've joined. You just... Discord as... Skodal. Okay. Can't say I have much experience with it. Oh, you're fine, dude. It just makes it so that way I can make sure that you get your perks. There you are. Okay, yeah. Rolls. And you are now damn awesome. So you should now have access to the member chat and everything like that. And then I'll be putting up a poll actually tonight that only members can see on the YouTube community page. So it should pop up just on your YouTube feed. For the vote for what people are going to want for a video next week. Because as a member, you get the ability to help choose what I make each week. This week is going to be, I haven't announced it yet, but the votes that we got, the most was for low Zeta teams. So we're going to be coming up with a video for you guys for a list of low Zeta teams for you guys to get since the Lightspeed bundles drained everyone. Okay, let's get this... Let's get this Relic 7. And Aaron, once again, thank you so much. You're awesome. Damn awesome. Yep. Exactly. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. It's yeah, you gotta take him up to Relic 7. I'm willing to do it. 100%. Let's do it. I can't take him to Relic 9, and I don't want to take him to Relic 8 just because I have the materials, but it's just a wee painful because I've been sitting on those materials for profundity. But I will definitely take him to 7. After all, that is where his requirement is for the event. Oh, I love this song. This is probably one of my favorites that Arnold has ever done. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Yep, that's plenty. Okay, now we just need to find a way to make some bronzium wiring. I am straight out. Not those. Sure. I don't need a lot of these, do I? we'll see if that's enough. Because I want to say it's only 20 that I need. Size means nothing to you. 10 more. Come on. I freaking hate bronzium wiring. It is the bane. Whoever said that, Squizzy, yeah, absolutely. Bane of my existence. You are not wrong. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. There. Farm the Cairo. That's always my go. Yeah, that's honestly what I'm doing right now is I'm putting everything into Kairos right now for the light side Cairo. Just because I have plenty of dark side Cairo right now, and so that's where all of it's going to try to farm this up. It's just I've been relicking a lot of characters recently, and so I'm just fresh out, dude. Okay. Bullet out of the sky. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, that's I'm farming that Cairo node, and there we go. Let's see our and I've got the requirement now. Am I gonna regret that? Absolutely not. Okay. So yeah, so let's take a look at our overall stats now. Here I'm gonna pull out my calculator. I don't know why I'm bothering to pull out my calculator, honestly, because we have a million and one ways that we can check this without having me do the math. Let's just go in. I know I can't actually test it in here because this is the best you can do. But at least it gives me what we need 5,100 lights I got for my delusional years, so I'm farming that to the max. Hey, at least your GLs that you're going for are like all light sides, so you're gonna get a lot of those farmed anyways. Oh gosh. Relic 7 Keller and Beck, guys. That's insane. Okay, let's see how many Padawan lessons he gets. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in the area of like 17. 18. Sick. Oh my gosh, he's going to... Oh, this team's going to be insane. Oh, speaking of which, before I forget, I got to throw this into... I got to lock in my territory war with my Relic 7 Keller and Beck. Oh, before I do, I got one more hype thing. It's taken me 3 years. Not quite 3 years. But like 2 years and I think 8 months since I started this account. And I finally have the Malevolence finished. And so I now have both Malevolence and Negotiator at 7 stars. Oh, that took way too long. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that's one more 7-star capital ship. I only have 3 more. Oh, I'm going heavy into fleets and I love it. Okay. Oh, so, I mean, you just unlocked Negotiator yesterday. Dude, okay, I don't know about the Endurance Negotiator now, but I remember when, you know, I first got Negotiator, and I already had, like, all the ships ready for, I was doing gas, and so I already had the ships ready. Fleets win Gax, you're not wrong, Squizzy. But yeah, when I did the gas event, I did it with Endurance, and I was like, that was painful. And I would use my fleet with Endurance, and it was like, you know, a Relic 5 fleet, and I'm like, this is solid. But then I got the Negotiator, and just night and day difference for Endurance to Negotiator. Like, oh, so great. Okay, so, now that we have both of those, 7-star and, you know, Relic and everything, let's leave the Territory War, rejoin, and now my guild can benefit from a Keller and Beck. Oh, I'm so excited to use him in Territory War. It's gonna be so awesome. And also, I need the fleets. I just made it to Kyber, and so I definitely need the fleets at this point. Okay, let's start trying out this Keller and Beck and trying to cheese this. This is going to be a little rough, obviously, but we're going to try our best. I want to see if he can at least hold his own in one of these nodes. I don't have a lot of hope that he'll hold his own because First Order is absolutely busted for some reason in Conquest. It doesn't matter what the lineup is, but it's just painful. So, we'll get our Keller and Beck in there. We'll get you, and you. And there's our lineup. I need to get the Zeta on her if I'm going to start using her with Keller and Beck. Hero. I think it's the first one I heard by Arnold, actually. This is only buffed allies, isn't it? Buffed allies. So yeah, we'll hit this. Oh, I played long ago. No GAC Proving Grounds or GAC when I quit. Or Revens. Lol. Had to play catch up. No GL ships yet, but I think I have a lot of tunes. Except LV. Just need relics. Heck yeah, dude. Sip Zeta is great. Tons of... Yeah, honestly. It's going great, Tara. Happy New Year. Yeah, we just got Keller and Beck to Relic 7, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing some fun little testing with him. Gosh, they do nothing in Conquest. Gotta love it. That's some solid damage. Oh, we got our first mass assist. Let's see it go. Yes. Love it. Oh, that's painful. Kill them all. Some solid damage, honestly. Especially for being against Relic 8s. Like, this is solid. Also, this team is just busted in Conquest, I gotta say. Dude, he's still just tanking every hit. Holy crap. Oh, let's just mass swarm with myself. Oh my gosh. I'm loving Keller and Beck, I gotta say, even if this is sucking. 6.5 mil? Oh, jeez. You are up there for having no GLs. I mean, you might actually have GLs. I'm just saying with, you know, sounds like you got a very solid start in different places. Yeah, Relic 7, Keller, and Beck. Hey, you know, Sam Elder made me do it. No, I love it. Let's see how much foresight I got. 10 foresight. That's actually not bad for just one battle. But yeah, highly suspect. I got a buddy who's who kind of has a little bit towards every GL, and I'll benefit from it. I definitely will benefit from it. Period. Just raid done at Relic 7 and ult. SLKR Relic Far. No ult, no Zetas or ult still. Yeah, that's fair. No one has Zetas right now. But like honestly, like it's one of the best times to jump back in the 2 relics from JML. So you are right on the door of like a whole bunch of good stuff. That's awesome. I love to see that. Yeah, oh, I can... Ooh, I think I have him in my friends list. I'll have to check. I got a buddy whose account I help out on every once in a while, and, like, it's... Yeah, he has a little bit towards everything, and so the Lightspeed bundles were, like, fit into his roster absolutely perfectly. Oh, interesting. Because of the way that Conquest works, he's going to go down in Padawan lessons every time he goes down in stamina. I hate that, but it's a cool mechanic. Okay, so he'll get 3 people to assist. Might as well ramp my damage, right? SLKR was my first GL grind, so the rest of the bundle was only slightly heartbreaking. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I was the, you know, that was my first as well. But it wasn't necessarily like a bad thing in my opinion, just because, you know, I think it helps players so much, and I'm very happy when things help players. And so, like, as much as it hurts, it's also amazing to see people being able to be competitive when they couldn't beforehand. Let's just give offense up. So, yeah. Heal him up. Give him speed up, clear off debuffs. I don't want to hit his mass swarm just because I don't want to basically be stuck. Yeah, without tenacity up, this is rough. Because we just have to slowly ramp our damage until Anakin just absolutely wrecks someone. Don't kill him. Hey, hey. Don't kill him. There we go, some healing. That works. Okay. Let's give him speed up again, because the more turns he gets, the more foresight we get, and that's what I care about, is the foresight. Not necessarily that we win this battle, it's just a foresight. There we go, now Anakin's hitting like a truck. Okay, we're good. Sweet, Anakin should just wipe the field at this point. That was rude. Gosh. Yeah, the stealth texture, so I don't know what it is. I need to go through all of my settings on this specific instance of BlueStacks, because my other two instances are fine with the texture, but then it just texturizes it in this instance. And so I don't know if I just have like a specific graphics setting that I just accidentally clicked on or something. But it's just this instance. Okay, let's see. Let's catch up really quick, because I had to start focusing for a second. Yeah, less stamina, Kelleran becomes useless. You're not wrong, but also, really, we're only doing Kelleran in this area right now, just because, not because of all this, but rather because, yeah, all Jedi allies gain foresight at the beginning of each encounter is kind of what I'm looking for right now. Does he give foresight any other way? Random ally who doesn't already. So Qui-Gon be better. Gonna get JML finished farms from AP Core 8. AP Core 8 do help a lot, especially if you already have a big amount of just random characters lying around. Dude, Exec or Profundity, either one is gonna be huge for your roster. My guildmate just finished getting Rey and the Lightspeed game. Then he did Phoenix and the Lightspeed bundle came. Dude, Squizzy, that is painful. Bulgarian, good to see you. You have a good night, and Happy New Year to you, buddy. Whenever he takes a turn. Yeah, okay. It just says at the start of each encounter, and then I think his basic gives foresight. Let me see if Qui-Gon does more. Like, obviously Qui-Gon wouldn't stay alive longer. Gain foresight as the start of each encounter. Okay, yeah. So I think Qui-Gon reads basically the same way. Yeah. So, honestly, using Keller and Beck is still going to be our better option. Happy New Year, Sam Elder. You have a good night. Considering you're so close to so many GLs, honestly, I'd probably say go for a GL ship. I think even AP gains the way that he says it is 1 GL ship to every 2 GLs that you get is his overall ratio that he has for people. So I 100% would go for it. As for whether or not you should go for Executor or Profundity, it really depends on your roster specifically. Because you might be closer to one or the other. Honestly, you'll probably be closer to Profundity, just because, unless you bought all the Lightspeed bundles, in which case you'd be really close to Executor. So you're just going to have to take a look at your roster and kind of see what you can see. I watched your mod viz yesterday and wish I had seen something like that sooner. Dude, I'm glad it's helping people. Like, honestly, it's one of the biggest parts of the game, and it's a part that people just don't understand very well. And so I'm glad it's getting out there now, even if it didn't before. And I wish it was more of a thing. Yes, we're gonna stun our whole team.
but I want to get as much foresight on the team as I can. He basics 3 times after, so my Hustle squad is so much better. Dude, I'm so glad, dude. Having a GL squad that's well modded is so important. Are we needing health? Let's go for it anyways. Basic, because I want that foresight. Basic again, I want that foresight. That foresight, though. Hit. Ooh, you know what? Same squad. Pull out Shock T, add Yoda. He'll pass foresight an additional time, even though I don't have the Zeta. Give him speed up. He gets speed up, doesn't he? No, crit chance up. That's right, he's an attacker. Yes, I want that, but not as helpful. Okay. Oh, we got no Ewok Elder, so this is gonna be super easy. Okay, good. He has his Mass Swarm. Oh, dang, because he's because their damage ramped up so high, he didn't get his attacks off. Sad. Get in there. Is there a schedule for Grand Arenas, like a rotation schedule? Do you mean just like when they happen? Because they happen not based off of dates, they happen based off of weeks. And so, like, for instance, right now we're coming into a week right now. Sorry, my brain froze there for a second. So tomorrow should be the sign up for it, and then, you know, it'll continue from there. And so sign up will be Monday to Tuesday, then Tuesday to Wednesday we'll be setting defenses, and then Wednesday is when attacking will open, and that's when we're going to be streaming our GAC. But yeah, so it's 3 weeks on, 1 week off rotation. It doesn't usually change from that. And so it's not really like, hey, here's the schedule for it throughout. It's rather you kind of just keep track of the week. So the next 3 weeks will be 5v5. Let's see how much foresight we were able to get off of those last 2. 46, solid. Some solid foresight. Yeah, so it rotates just month on, month off with 3v3 and 5v5. It used to be like 3 5v5s and then 1 3v3, which is how I preferred it. But I think it was about a year ago they changed it to 1 3v3, 1 5v5, just swapping. So you get 3 weeks in 5v5, and then we'll take a 1 week break in which Conquest starts. And then you get 3 weeks in 3v3, and then a week break in which Conquest starts, and so on and so forth. All my homies hate 3v3. I used to love 3v3 back when my roster was smaller because it helps a ton for smaller rosters to swing up. But now that I'm a bigger roster, just the counters just never work, and it kills me. Like, it's like, yeah, Darth Revan can be countered by Imperial Troopers in 5v5, and it's like, how about in 3v3? And it's like, 70% of the time. And I'm always the 30% that just gets screwed. So 3v3 is good, says Who Is He. I mean, if your roster works better in 3v3, I get it. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like I lose out on a lot of my stuff when I'm doing it. Okay, I don't think that Keller and Beck can kill that. Attempt to inflict stagger. Okay. Yeah, like, until my roster got larger, I definitely preferred 3v3. We're gonna try... Gosh, I forgot I used all of my light side unaligned force users. Dang, that's rough. 4% Cal Kestis? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's get ourselves a Jedi. Who do we want as a Jedi for this? We'll just go with old Ben. Go classic. Highly suspect. You just became a member. Heck yeah, dude. You're awesome. Thank you so much. A 4% cal. Yeah, it's rough. Dude, you're awesome. I didn't get the notification. I think you did it through my, like, my just homepage versus doing it through the stream, so it's not showing up, so I'm sorry for that. But thank you so much, dude. Well, let's see. Can I check what type of member you are just off this? 1 sec. Sorry, guys. We've been trying to order from a pizza place for the last, like, hour and a half, and it still hasn't shown up, so people are upset. Thanks, Highly Suspect. I really appreciate it. Just getting the second chest. Fair, Derek. If that's all you can get, that's all that's important, honestly. Like, getting even a couple chests is super nice. Let's take a look really quick, Highly Suspect. Are you in my Discord by chance? Just because that's where I put it on all my news and, like, what's happening with memberships and stuff. Let's see, I'm gonna open up my YouTube, see if I can't figure out what your thing is. Just so that way I can give you the title in Discord. Just barely joined. Sweet. Can you match your nickname in the server with your name on YouTube just to make it easier on myself? If not, I mean, I understand, but it just makes it a little rougher on me and my mods. Okay, let's go. I gotta get this full screen for a second. Okay, okay, memberships. Highly Suspect, damn cool. Okay, sweet. I can throw that title on you right now while I got you. Let's see. Might be able to get higher, but it takes too much time as is. Fair, Derek. Honestly, like, half the reason I'm able to do as much as I am right now is just because of the fact that I'm streaming. And so I feel like more okay doing more. Let's see. So Highly Suspect is who I'm looking for. Let's see if they if he's changed his name. Hello there. There you are. Okay, roles, and we will give you. It is damn cool. So you now have access to the member chat, and we'll get updates on member stuff. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. You're awesome, dude. Okay, bring that down. Bring that. We're gonna try this 4% Cal Kestis and see if we can't at least get a win out of this. Oh gosh. Okay, I took first turn, which is good, but if I get fear on me, I'm screwed. Let's try to get the stagger immediately. Okay. They can't actually lose turn meter, but all that matters is that we actually try to apply stagger. Gosh. I deal so much damage just because of the frickin' the set that I have. But like, oh, there goes Cal. Sad. Ooh, there's 2 more staggers. Sick. Kill him. I've had a lot of time off lately with the holidays, but I'm usually very busy. Miss my daily login recs sometimes. Yeah, that's rough when your life gets busy, especially because, you know, this is just a game. Like, you know, in one of the Discords I'm in, we had one guy that was like, hey, you know, I'm having, like, surgery and I'm not supposed to do anything for the next week, so I won't be on. And then, he messaged yesterday, and then today he was just like, hey guys, I can get on now. My doctor said it was okay. And everyone's like, hold up, dude. It's just a game. No, not the 4% cow. Expires on all enemies lose 4% turn meter. That's a really cool data disc. There's actually some really cool data discs in this cycle right now. I'm not gonna use it, but it's still cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, of course. Okay, we gotta do something that works for one of our feats. Not 5, 6. This is probably not going to work, but it's worth a try. Can't pull back turn meter on him, but we can pull back turn meter on him. Let's try to get some days out. Oh, days can't be applied. My bad. Luckily, because of Barris's lead, basically we can just keep ramping damage at this point, which is really entertaining. Yeah, so now we're starting to actually make a dent in Starkiller, and then the moment Starkiller dies, we win. So. Okay, now we get a turn. Pull back turn meter again. Oh, that was scary. Sweet. Okay, now the team's gonna be... Oh, you're mean. Let's hit you again. Kill you. Okay. At this point, it's an easy cleanup. Sick. Leader of a clan in Clash Royale for 6 years now. I tell my members the same thing. Fair, Derek, fair. Some people get a little too intense about it. I really enjoy the guild I'm in for that reason, where there's just, you know, they're like, oh, yeah, you know, we get it if life gets in the way, and I really appreciate that, because, you know, some of the guilds I've been in, it's just, you know, they expect everything from you. Okay, we're gonna continue to try this, because we gotta get kills with these guys anyways. Hi, Mara. Hi, Mara. Are those your happy paws, huh? Hi. Oh, are you up on my lap now? My poopers is very needy. Her name's Mara Jade, isn't it? Because I'm a Star Wars nerd. I love you. New hoy. Come on, new hoy. Come on, new hoy. Yeah, just tell them, let me know if something's going on. I won't kick for each. Fair, fair. Okay. Okay, one of them is going to take a turn. I get to take a turn. We'll go basic. Okay, we got taunt up. Keep working. Push some turn meter. Get some days out there. Blow off all of the stuff. Okay, sweet. We're ramping damage hard now. I love these data discs so much. They take a bit to get going, but once they get going, you just take turn after turn, and you just get so much damage out of them. I wonder if these guys count twice when they die. I'm pretty sure it's a revive mechanic, isn't it? Revive, yeah. So it should count as 2 kills, which is nice. A good guild. Everyone asks too much or doesn't ask enough. Yeah, that is the problem. My buddy just left his because of, you know, that problem of, you know, wasn't asking enough. All of them don't have 100% health, so we'll just go for you. I was in the military and went on a couple deployments and let them know they didn't kick me for 6-7 months. That's awesome, Derek. Yeah, that is so awesome. Was that in, Derek, you're the one that's in, 4th Bridge, right? Oh. wrong? Is that the other Derek that I'm thinking of? I know I have, I think, 3 Derek's in my Discord server right now, so it's hard for me to keep track of everything. Shall fall. Let's see. So I got 2 more battles in me. Should probably check this just to make sure. Okay, no one's thrown anything in roster reviews. Just wanted to make sure. Wasn't ignoring anyone. Because returning player from a galaxy far, far away. Is it worth to go Inquisitors or Jedi Cal to get a better guild after that? Solid question. So like, if you're trying to go for a top end guild, they all already have Riva, and so you'd want to go for Jedi Knight Cal. If you're just looking to get Riva and get into a good guild doing Rise of the Empire, you can just go for Inquisitors and help get Riva. So Derek, sure. I mean, what is your roster? Let's see. Push turn meter. YouTube. Pop all the buffs. Come on, keep pushing. Pull some turn meter. I'm surprised how well this team actually is working. Oh, that was the scary part where I was worried that he was going to pop me. Or specifically Rex. Oh, come on. I need to kill Anakin. Oh, thank you for the heal, Shock. That actually helps so much. We just don't quite have enough damage to finish him off. He's gonna have his AoE next. Can't let him. Okay, we can fall in on him. Come on, go, 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 go. Yeah, just hit him. Sick. Okay, we're good. We didn't get popped. Get rid of you. Hey, Swiggle Gameplay. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Quick question, Beaver. When you attempted the or many feet, no force users, which team tried and fail. But my 2 teams that I've got lying around for unaligned force users, or no unaligned force users, is General Grievous and Zori. But my Zori is too trash to take in. Zori could probably do it with the right data discs, but my Zori's trash, and then my General Grievous just failed epically. I just want you to have a glance at my account once. Yeah, I mean, Swiggle Gameplay, absolutely. His work for Sector 4 boss. Ooh. Macas. I'm gonna assume like the Australian word for McDonald's. Macas. Thank you for the sub. You're awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, I hate people. Not a view, just a glance. I'm fine with that, yeah. Like, Max, not my name, but easiest parallel. Okay, sweet. Let's try this thing that who was it? Squizzy? Squizzy said bounty hunters work for Sector 4, and I only got 1 attempt left, but I'm down to try that. Hey, Squizzy, all-knowing Squizzy, tell me, do you use Aura Sing Lead or do you use Boss Lead? Are we going fast contract or just survival? Try with my Phoenix and Bounty Hunters. Yeah, Phoenix, you got to be careful because you know, you can't use unaligned force users. Bosk for the heals. Okay. We'll try something like that. See how Aussies mean McDonald's. Yeah, I worked at McDonald's for a bit, and for some reason they used some Australian training videos when I was being trained, and I heard Macca's, and I was like, really? They call it that? That's cool. So, without Ezra and Kanan, fair enough. That's what I used. Okay, sweet. So let's try this and see if it works. I mean, mostly what I have right here is what you get from the Lightspeed bundles, so... Just go for the double tap. Or no double tap. Hit her again. Get him in, because someone taught me the other day he hits twice. Because I'm not smart. Douche. Come on. Thank freaking goodness. Okay. Hit her. Jeez, they hit so freaking hard. She's so close. Thank you. That might have actually just killed me. Oh, sweet. He just sealed the fate of Kylo Ren Unmasked. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, like, that's working. I need a stun on him. Do I have a stun on this guy? Tenacity up, doesn't matter. Come on. Finish him off. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have hit the debuffs on. I'm ramping so much damage, jeez. Okay. Dead. If you got time tonight. Yeah, I got time for you tonight, Derek. I mean, it's not like we're doing anything else besides kind of just sitting here and waiting for, whatchamacallit. Midnight. Okay, let's see. Where was I looking? Oh, that's right. I gotta full screen this just to see it. What's it gonna be? Bo-Katan Kryze. What's it gonna be this time? Surrender or fight? Bo-Katan Kryze. What's it gonna be this time? Surrender or fight? There we go. Okay. Derek Roberts. Okay, let's take a... We got some time right now where we just got our feet thanks to Squizzy. Thanks for the heads up on that one. That's actually super helpful. Makes my life a lot easier. We're getting close to this crate. Big Boba rocket. Yeah, dude, that rocket was insane. Okay, let's take a look at Sogo's Gameplay's roster real quick. He threw his in there. And let me double check. Okay. What's it gonna be? Throw that in there. Black Hammer, good to see you. Welcome. Okay, that's right, we're looking at Sogo. Where is his Sogo Gameplay? What's it gonna be? Let's see. And you said just a glance at your account? Oh, you got Leia. Heck yeah, dude. Jeez. Kyber 2. Solid work, buddy. Sexy. Hey, Tico. Or should I say General Kenobi? Yeah, I got General Grievous right here for it, too. from the Discord from last stream. Wanted to see if I missed mine. So, what I do each stream, just because I can't count on people, you know, being here on following streams, is I'll throw in the Discord a message that just says start, and then from there on, I will take any roster reviews that have after that. My mods are horrible. Don't poop on me too bad. Sounds good, Derek. Dude, that is awesome, Swigo, that you got a Leia. I am so jealous. That Relic 7 Leia going, though. Come on. Relic 5. Spend more. Wail harder. That is so awesome, dude. That's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, who are you missing here? Lord Vader. Are you going for Lord Vader yet, or are you just gonna kind of keep going for other things because Lord Vader sucks? Or, sorry, Lord Vader is a perfectly good galactic legend, and some of my viewers will fight me on that. I mean, I personally don't have any. I've never used him, so. Profundity or Grand Inquisitor, maybe? I mean, Grand Inquisitor will help out your guild, obviously. If you're gonna start anywhere, start with Second Sister to get your Empire fleet better. You have Reva. Okay. While going for Leia. Okay, Derek. And so you want to use your live roster review right now? So you just haven't activated. I mean, I can see why. You don't have Lord Vader and you don't have Inquisitors, so like, what are you gonna put her with? Although it would be, let's see, do you have it? You have Cal, so it would be mildly entertaining to see Reva and a Seer Junda lined up. Yeah. Squizzy, exactly what I was thinking. Anyways. Lots of Kairos, true, very true. Let's see, new reads, okay, sweet. Derek, if you want to use your live roster review, so live roster reviews, you get to talk back and forth about your roster. So, go ahead and get me your ally code. I don't see it in the thing. Make sure if you're putting it in chat, put X's between each set of numbers. So 3 numbers and then an X, 3 numbers and then an X, and then your last 3 numbers. Otherwise, for some reason, YouTube flags it as spam and just deletes it. And then if you want your live roster review where we talk back and forth, go to the Discord and hang out in the waiting for RR voice chat, and I will pull you in. Black Hammer live roster reviews are limited to members who went for the damn awesome membership, which is $9.99. So it's their perk for doing it. So they can do one a month, or they can just hop in for a regular roster review if they want that. Is that what you prefer tonight, Derek? I just want to have Leia and put relics on her before Grand Arena, so I spent maybe over... Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. That is so much. That is so much, jeez. Sorry, Derek, like that clan? What do you mean? I don't know if I'm going crazy and I'm just missing context because I don't remember what I say myself. But... Hey. Don't judge me. Hold on. Now I gotta check what it is. 4th bridge. Okay. Yep. Nice. Couldn't keep your patience. Dude, that's still so much. Oh my gosh. I've never owned that many crystals on my account at one. Actually, hold up. Gotta think of the exchange rate. 20 is 2,800. No, so I have had over 10k at one point because I did spend $100 to get my executor up with my bonus. So I have had that much before. 58k, jeez. Either you hoarded for a long time or you are quite the spender. Okay, so you have a Grand Inquisitor. Way to go, dude. I love to see a Grand Inquisitor lying around. Yeah, you have it ready for the mission and everything. I know your guys' guild hasn't really pushed at all for it. I know that, sorry, I want to say his real name. Iron Eyes. I know Iron Eyes didn't really want to push for it too much just because he wanted to keep the guild casual. Have you guys swapped to the point where you're going for it now? You're the only one getting shards for Riva? Yeah, fair. Hey, I mean, if you whisper in the ear of Beaverbanger, you can probably convince him to buy it. That guy spends so much freaking money, or at least he did when I was there. I'm just good at hoarding. I'm sure that's what Arnold tells himself too. Letting everyone do their own thing. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure you could convince Beaverbanger to do it regardless, though, just because Beaverbanger's Beaverbanger. I love that guy. Don't know who he is, but I love that guy. Okay, so you said you're working on... Let me double check. I gotta find your original messages. Yeah, I'd love to hear what I should pursue on the side while going for Leia. You thought we were the same person for a minute, lol. Yeah, Beaverbanger, yeah, that's not my alt account. He joined shortly after I did, and so we were in that guild together for a long time, and I kind of taught him the beginnings of the game, and then he spent so much money that he outstripped my account so freaking fast. When he joined the guild, this showed up with the Beaverbanger has joined your guild, and so I typed in the chat, I'm worried. You've only spent to buy the Lightspeed bundles. That's awesome. Swigo gameplay. I love to hear it. Okay, so you're obviously working on Leia. You've got Captain Rex working on it. So you're going straight for Leia, which is interesting. Hold on, let me count this off real quick. Okay, fair. You didn't buy the Lightspeed bundle. If you had bought the Lightspeed bundle, I would have 100% been like, oh, you should just go for JML while you're waiting for Leia, because honestly, you'd be literally there. But let's just take a look at your roster overall. And you said your mods are awful, which means I have to check. I don't like to see a Mara Jade that low. Yeah, 267, that's a rough Mara Jade. Judge as you will. Yeah, I can tell a little bit that you're kind of just going where you please, which isn't a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to have a little PP. A little PP is, you know, it's good. It's good. You know, don't look at my mods. Thanks. Food finally got here. Frickin' Domino's. We can suck it. Interesting to see your Savage so high, or is... Yeah, that is a really fast Savage. I don't see Savages that high very often. Honestly, have you considered moving your Savage mods to Mara Jade? But yeah, you definitely need to work on some modding. 1 gear, 1 G's. Yeah, also, you probably do know this, but Relic 5 is where you want your Savage. But as for, like, side farms while you're working, this hurts my soul a bit. I would consider getting Tarth Treya up to gear 12. It'll take you almost no investment. And with your Talon and your Savage at Relic, those three with basically any Sith, I know a lot of people use Darth Vader, can take down JML. So that's what Iron Eyes told you. Oh, that's right. I think I saw that in the chat the other day. Yeah. So definitely the two to get up that I can see right here. Let's take a look at your ships real quick. So you do have the First Order, and you have the Echelon. I'd love to see it. Okay. You're going for Rebels. So you have some solid Rebels started. This Rebel Y-Wing needs some work, though. This is a big amount of viability in this fleet. I highly suggest getting yourself this Rebel Y-Wing. And consider Profundity after Leia, honestly. Do you have... Let's check. You don't have an Executor. It looks like you started working towards it, though. That was farmable wall. Fair, fair. Yeah, so I think after you get Leia, or while you're working on Leia, it just depends on how much room you have farm-wise. You should start working on getting yourself a Galactic Legend ship. Either Profundity or Executor. Considering you're going for Leia, I would suggest Profundity. I know it's a little bit more of an investment, but... you know, a GL ship's going to go a long way, and plus Profundity also gets you a Leviathan counter, which gets you into your top, you know, fleets every single day. So you can hang out and get extra crystals. So I would definitely suggest a GL ship as your next kind of big thing to do. Obviously, Savage and Traya are your two current farms that could use some work. And your Star Killer. That hurts a little bit to see as a Star Killer just sitting there. So yeah, so for while you're working on things for Leia, I would say Traya and Star Killer. And then your next farm, I would probably suggest Profundity and work on your mods a bit. I want to see specifically, let's see, did you buy... You did buy. Okay. Merry New Year. Happy New Year, Wisdom Matter. Good to see you. I feel like a lot of strong characters sitting at lower gear. Yeah. You do have a Zori sitting here. Make sure you drop the Zeta on Finn to make this a viable team for you in Grand Arena and Territory Wars. You're unlocking Rey at the moment. Sweet. But yeah, drop that Zeta on Finn when you have a moment, because that's what makes the Zori team work. Because that's what gives them like the turn meter train, is his Zeta. And then at that point you can get Zetas on Zori whenever you can, but that's the main one to make that team start running circles around people. But yeah, so I want to see let's see how far they are. I want to see Resistance Hero Finn in these top two layers. And I want to see Mara Jade in this top layer. If possible, I want to see Mara Jade right here next to your Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren. Those are two characters that should be some of your fastest, because it'll help in so many different ways. And get that Star Killer up, get that Traya up. So, any other questions at all, or that about sum it up for what you're looking for? Yeah? Okay. Oh, shiz, that is hot. Grab my food, and it is extremely hot. Just like all of you, my fine viewers, this lovely, lovely night. I'm not even having pizza right now. I'm not a big fan of Domino's pizza, but they're the only thing that's open right now. And so I actually got their pasta, which is pretty good. I was going for their subs because I love their subs. They're a little expensive, but I do like them. And they called and were like, hey, we're out of bread. And so I was like, I guess I'm getting pasta. Question, should I work on the Traya team or Darth Revan next if both are about the same amount of incomplete? That depends. Do you have the Traya Omicron? Because if you have the Traya Omicron lying around, then go Traya. If you don't have the Traya Omicron, go Darth Revan. Yeah, so if you are able to throw that Omicron on, she's going to be the better option of the two. Honestly, Derek, I thought about it. I genuinely thought about it sitting there. I was like, honestly, the stuff that's on the sandwich is the important part. And if they just send me that, I'm willing to just throw it between any bread that I have here at the apartment. But yeah. But as for your account, I think your fleets are a little weak. And so working on your fleets, getting yourself a GL ship and that kind of thing is definitely going to bring you out of Chromium and get you some solid work, getting you some crystals.
She's got the high ground.
Okay, let's see how long it took for finalizing. I feel like it's so weak. I mean, it takes down Executor, which is amazing. It's a solid offensive fleet. It's just crap for defense. You lose to Mace, for crying out loud. Yeah, every ship has its weaknesses. I've never lost to a Mace with it personally, but then again, I haven't faced an Endurance since the rework. But it's big. Its huge problem is that it can't counter Malevolence. And Malevolence is one of the most common ships you'll see. And so that's why I went for Gas second after I went for SLKR, was because the Negotiator counters Malevolence, and so it fixed that hole in my roster. Was there anyone else that wanted a roster review? While I'm sitting here eating. Yeah, the problem is it's a fleet with like no buff dispel, or not buff dispels, no cleanses. And so the buzz droids just murder you. If you want to, let's see if you have it. Black Hammer, throw your ally code in. I'd say if you want first priority, hold on, highly suspect. Just to confirm. Yeah, so highly suspect, just throw it in and I'll get to it. With the damn awesome is the one that you get one that's, you know, the whole live one where we talk back and forth live in a voice chat. But like if you just throw it in, members get first dibs and they get one a month and first dibs. So go ahead and just throw it in and we'll do you first and then we'll get to Black Hammer directly after. Okay, let's see. What did the note say? Nice work on reading mission. Okay. I'm wanting to program my own game, but I swear I have zero creativity. This channel proves that you have creativity, Derek, because I did not think I could come up with things that were interesting and be myself at the same time. So if you look back at some of my older videos, especially the ones I have on other people's channels that I would do stuff with them, I had this persona that I would do and I wasn't really comfortable with it. And yet here I am finding a, you know, community that works great for me and making content that people like. So honestly, dude, you have creativity. It's just putting in the work to just start somewhere. That's always the absolute worst part, is just the start. You got this, dude. Make your game. I want to be able to play your game in a year. I kid you not. There's a guy I've been following on TikTok for the last year who's been working on a game by himself. And I'm so excited for his game to come out. And he just finished like a tutorial boss. And I'm like, dude, I'm so proud of you. Keep going. I can't wait for you to make this game. No artistry. I would also say debatable. But also you can hire someone. Happy New Year's, highly suspect. Wait, did we, oh dang, we did miss it. My bad. let's get this in here. Just to shout it out real quick, right? It's gonna be loud.
This is where the fun begins.
Oh, not too loud. We're good. I was really worried because I fiddled with my settings before I did that. Happy New Year's, everyone. It is now a new year with me, and, you know, hey, I started my new year with my favorite people. Second favorite people. I gotta put my mom somewhere. Okay. Let's see what you guys said. You said, just unlock JML. Malgus on the same day. Jeez. A Relic 8 Star Killer. And a Relic 8 Jedi Master Luke. You got some, either some materials lying around and love some characters, or you have some money lying around and also love some characters. Okay, so JML and Malgus, which is insane. Okay, leveled up JML and just deciding whether to go with Sith Empire or Profundity. Okay, first things first, I do want to check this. I love to see it. Solid Mara Jade. Let's see if there's a mod fall off. Not too bad of a mod fall off. Save the mats and love the characters. Fair, dude. Hey, Star Killer, those games were some of my favorite games I've ever played for Star Wars. Like, yeah, they kind of, like, were pretty canon breaking, which is bothersome to me, but I still absolutely loved them. They were fantastic. Sorry, I'm taking bites between talking. I'm sure this Star Killer kills whatever you need to. Do you use it for anything specific that's cool at that level, or is it just to make things easier? Also, because you have that, I am curious. You gotta get your Juhani up, dude. Get your Juhani up and get the Omicron on her for helping out your territory war. If you have a Relic 8 Star Killer, you might as well take her up to help you in territory wars. I know, you know, Omicrons for territory wars aren't the greatest, but 3-to-1, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 Grand Arena Omicrons right there, so you can afford one territory war, you know? You got a territory war right there, so seems you don't have an aversion against it, but yeah. Juhani, with that, is going to make that Star Killer team pop in territory war. I want to take my Luke to Relic 9, but I'm stuck with that too. Relic 9 Luke is the best Galactic Legend to take to Relic 9. So the way that Relic 9s work is one of the biggest stat that they dump is protection. And so you're bringing it to Relic 9 gives you a ton of protection and Jedi Master Luke's abilities, if I recall correctly. If I can find it, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm dying over here. Escape. Yeah. Then the target enemy based on, then they deal true damage to the target enemy based on 60% of Jedi Master Luke Skywalker's base max protection, which can't be evaded. And so that Relic 9 increases the overall damage of the team significantly. YouTube mod figured out? Hold on, actually. Let's see if I can, do it right now. Here we go. Interesting. Give me just a sec, Zarks, and I think I figured it out. Can you do a vid that discusses fleet counters, or do you got one already, actually? I don't have one already. I know the members were voting last week on that, and they tried to vote that one, and there was just another one that won. So it's definitely something I could look into doing. Sounds good, Skodal. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Thanks again for the members. You're awesome, dude. Let me see if I can find this. YouTube. Zar. How do you spell your name? Zarkson. There you are. Control C. Okay. Go ahead and refresh your page, Zarkson. Cheers, Beaver. Keep the great content. I'll try and get a roster review next week. Sounds good, dude. Have a good night. Low on Zay is just like me. I feel like that's everyone right now. Yeah, Zarkson, I should have just given you moderation abilities. So you probably just have to refresh. I don't know what that looks like because honestly I haven't done it, but you know, I've figured out how to do it at least. And so that's what's important. Also, really quick, sorry, this is going to be a side tangent, but I freaking love this song, and I'm just going to turn it up for a second.
You're more used to me, dead. I give my allegiance to no one. I give my allegiance to no one. I'm gonna fill your lungs with fire.
Oh, I love how they use the frickin' the seismic charge as the bass drop is so great. I love it. Oh, there you go. Yep, you got your little mod thing. Yeah, this is the Boba song, the one that he made before the show came out, and so it's using the theme from Mandalorian Season 2. Okay. Sorry. Back to your account. Hey, Tasty Teddy, good to see you. Welcome. Happy New Year to you, buddy. So let me just find my place again. Black Hammer. JML Malgus. You're wondering about Sith Empire or Profundity. Well, first things first. To answer that question, I actually need to know what you're in a Rhodium 4. And let's check what your ships you currently have. You need a Profundity, buddy. Thanks, Tasty Teddy. Yeah, Black Hammer. As much as I'd love to say go for Malgus, especially because I love just the Old Republic in general. It's my favorite era of Star Wars. You need a GL ship bad, buddy. You are in a Rhodium 4. Your fleets are looking a little rough. You got some solid stuff flying around. Go with heavy defense is the only reason I'm here. Yeah. You need to get yourself a Profundity ASAP. Solid choice. Hold up. Why? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alternatively, it looks like you're almost closer to Executor. Either way, honestly, I'd probably go for one and then the other. And so I'd probably just go for either one, whichever you choose out of Profundity and Executor, and then do your Sith Empire and then transition into the next one. Because having 2 GL ships will allow you to stay in Erodium, no problem whatsoever. And going for Executor... the big reason why I love people going for Executor is because it builds this fleet as well, and so it gives you 2 fleets instead of just 1. And so that's why I would suggest Executor first, but honestly, you could go for either. But yeah, like, you already have the Relic 8, you know, Boba Fett. So you look like you're really close. And like you were heading for it and then you just abandoned it at some point. So either one, I'm going to say either one, but I definitely think you should grab both. You have a defensive Galactic Legend, you have an offensive Galactic Legend, and you have a offensive Galactic Legend killer. And so honestly, some fleets are going to do you a lot of work. And so I'd probably say that's your focus, as much as I'd love to see you get the Sith Empire, especially because Malgus is falling off with the fact that Jedi Knight Cal Kestis is around, and you're already in a Rhodium, which means the higher you go, you're going to hit the point where you start seeing more and more Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, which means your Malgus won't be worth it on defense. And so I would say focus on your fleets and then come back to Malgus afterwards. Hopefully that helps, Black Hammer.
For 300 years, we prepared. We grew stronger. I am Darth Malgus. With our combined strength, there are none who can oppose us.
Also, a little side tangent. Droid Dekal's not great with General Grievous outside of Territory War. But he's pretty good for cleanups and stuff. And this is just like a character to throw in random teams. Consider getting Newt Gonray up to Gear 10 and dropping the Zeta on him. It'll give you a team with General Grievous to take down JML as well. And so you'll have another Sith Eternal and JML counter lying around. Especially because JML gets countered by Sith Eternal. As I said, my personal preference is Executor because it gets you 2 fleets instead of 1. But if you prefer Profundity, go for Profundity. Profundity will get you another team. Executor will get you another fleet. So it's kind of up to you, whichever you prefer. And as Squizzy said, you are way closer to Executor than you are Profundity. But I don't want to stomp on your pee-pee. A little pee-pee's fine. If you want to go for Profundity, go for it. Don't listen to the weird guy on the internet. Delicious beverage. Yes, tasty Teddy pee-pee. Your passion projects. Okay. And then Highly Suspect ended up heading out, I think. Didn't he? Or is he still here? Because if he's still here, then he wanted a roster review as well. Let me check my Discord, make sure no one posted in there. Nope. Okay. Yesterday I bought like 3 of those event shard packs. I just pulled up your video and beamed through like 7 old tiers in like 14 minutes. Heck yeah, dude. That is awesome. I got a buddy who's thinking about doing the exact same thing right now. The ult makes so much of a difference on a Galactic Legend. Some more than others, like Sith Eternal is basically worthless without him, but regardless, so incredibly important. Hey, Harley Suspect, if you want to throw your ally code in the chat or in the Discord, either one. If you're throwing it in the chat, make sure there's an X between each of the 3 numbers. So, like right here, we got 654 dash. You just replace the dash with X's. Yeah, JML, I've heard a lot of people will actually farm up his ult mats and then just not give it to him and then give it to the next Galactic Legend that they go to. Of all the GLs, JML is the most worth it for Relic 9. Hold on, let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, I love seeing that Relic 7 Keller and Beck. It's so great. Love to see it. Just gotta get some 6-dot mods on him and we're gonna be straight fire. Let's find one of my few Relic 8 characters. Yeah, so you get a significant increase from Relic 8 to Relic 9 on protection. and health, both of which are things that JML really needs for both damage as well as survivability as a tank. And so, in general, Relic 9s are best for fleet commanders and tanks and Galactic Legends. And JML fits 2 of those requirements. So he is both a GL and he's a tank. And so he is the best Galactic Legend to throw Relic 9 on.
We both survived the purge. My troops betrayed me. I'm supposed to strike them down.
Yes, what's the Go gameplay says too.
Desolate place. The darkness here.
Although,
It must
hold on, we can actually take a look real quick. Give me just one sec, highly suspect we'll jump into your thing. I'm actually curious about this. Because I know I watched the kit reveal with Arnold. I didn't read it myself, though. Yeah. So 100%, definitely another character that definitely needs a Relic 9. I was curious if she needed it as much as JML does. I would say, yeah, she's up there. She doesn't quite have the protection side, but she definitely has the max health side that she really needs. And so, yeah, Relic 9 on Leia sounds amazing. I may or may not have misread the Finn. Omicron is territory war, what is territory battle? Derek, that's rough. I almost did the same thing and then noticed that it was battle, and I was like, oh no, not dropping that. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry, dude. I wish you could refund Omicrons, if I'm being honest. If, like, I could refund Omicrons even for, like, half the Omicrons back, I'd be fine with that. Joshua, Lord Vader is the best Galactic Legend in the game. No, he has his place in certain parts of the game. Do I think he's really great right now, considering, you know, there's no raid that uses him or anything? No. Do I think he still needs a lifter that's his own lifter, so he's not taking away from other teams? Yes. But do I think he's garbage? No. Lord Vader can be one of the more difficult Galactic Legends to face. But that's the problem, though, is it's if he has, you know, Maul, if he has Reva, if he has these people, it's rough. But like Conquest, he's amazing. So only good cause because he's got so many debuffs. Yeah, so the gameplay, he is great in Conquest. So like Lord Vader, is he my favorite Galactic Legend? No, honestly. I might actually get some hate for this. Let me double check my list of Galactic Legends before I make this statement. Honestly, probably my least favorite Galactic Legend is not Lord Vader. It honestly is probably Sith Eternal. Because Sith Eternal is able to do some stuff and pull off some great things, but he's so worthless in like every game mode. Like, you try to use Sith Eternal in Conquest, and you can't do anything. But you use SLKR or Rey in Conquest, and they'll carry you through hard mode. You know, Lord Vader will carry you through Conquest. Sith Eternal is just great for PvP, and that is it. And so his just such short-sighted, good sides are just awful for me. Because I'm like, I can't use him in anywhere else besides when I'm trying to counter something in PvP. Wait for Bane, yeah, dude, I'm pushing hard for Bane. I don't know if you've seen some of my Conquest, but we're pushing hard for Bane. I'm gonna try and get him day one. I'm spending a little bit of money to do it too. Most likely I won't get him day one, though, and we'll probably get him during the conquest directly after he finishes being out. So, we'll see. I'm really excited for Bane. I love his kit. I loved the Darth Bane trilogy. It was one of my favorite books that I read growing up. Okay. Need to replace Watt? Yeah, especially because I could use Watt with SLKR in a lot of cases, which would be very nice. As well as, you know, throwing him with things like Trench and stuff like that, obviously. But, I mean, Trench is Trench. Yeah, Bane and Lord Vader is going to be insane. And it's going to be interesting to see because I think there's a world where you need to make sure you're modding your cat. Because I think there's a world where Bane can outrun Cat if they aren't modded well. And can end up causing it so she never insta-kills. Which would be awful for JMK. Skills over is worth it. Should I use Zetas on Circular or wait for the Ray unlock? I would say don't put any more investment into him unless you're planning on right now working on him and taking him up to that Gear 12 to Gear 13 area and taking him up to Relic levels. Because, like, honestly, he's not great at, like, you know, your Gear 8 that you have him at. But if you're taking him up, absolutely. The only other Omicron I really say you need to put on is his AoE. But, you know, I have them all on. I have all of the Zetas on him. But that's kind of the most important, is his AoE buff to spell for the Ray counter. So, the other one, helpful, not like you're gonna die if you don't get it. It's just for Chancellor Palpatine to be a Lord Vader lifter. Interesting. Yeah, but like, would Chancellor Palpatine be a light side or a dark side character is the question. Because like he's pretending to be light, and so I don't know if he would be more of a Galactic Republic kind of like Padme lifter kind of thing. But it would be interesting to see. It definitely would be interesting to see. I don't know. There's talk about Bane being also a Lord Vader lifter, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be interesting. Okay, so this is highly suspect. That's right. Highly suspect, in the chat, could you give me what your current farm is, what your last farm was, and your favorite team really quick? Both Separatists and Galactic Republic tags. That'd be interesting. He never lifted Padme in the show, no. But, like, did Bane ever lift Emperor Palpatine? I mean, technically, yes. Considering he started the Bane line and Palpatine's the end of the Bane line, but... Broken Heart Padme next GL. Just the round starts and she instantly escapes, like Mon Mothma. But then, like, her whole team just gets better. I don't know. Okay, just finished Ray, working on SLKR. Relic and Core 8, right. Okay, I think you mentioned this earlier. Don't really have a favorite team. Okay, so you at least have ARC Trooper, which I appreciate. You have all of the Zetas, except for one on General Skywalker. Which one are you missing? Basic. Basic's not bad to miss. Honestly, it actually kind of helps the team when he's at low gear. But yeah, that's rough. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, at least to fives. Let's go gameplay set. Oh, that's painful. I think you're missing some mods. I'm guessing you were modding for the event. I really hope you're modding for the event. Yeah, for SLKR. In case you don't already have it, make sure that your Commander Luke Skywalker and your 3PO and Chewie, make sure he has higher protection, so that way Commander Luke Skywalker gets guard. Heck yeah. If you're doing consoles with a single console, will you have to buy energy, or should you be alright? It depends on what you're going for. Like, if you're just trying to get through Conquest, without, like, with a single squad, and you're going for, like, just trying to get to the end on any of them, if you, like, use your characters really well, you can get through the entire thing with one squad. You might need, like, 150 crystal refresh, and that's about it. But, we'll get to that in a sec, Derek. But honestly, I think the best one is Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade, Star Killer, Cal Kestis, and then your fifth usually is Old Ben, but really any Jedi tank should be that fifth slot, unless you're in Territory War, then it's Juhani. But any Jedi tank, a lot of people use Plo Koon because he's not used for anywhere else. And then if you don't want to go for Cal Kestis, the typical fifth is Visas Mar for an unaligned Force user. Yeah, Plo is what a lot of people use for that fifth slot. Especially because Old Ben can be used for the SLKR counter, things like that. Okay, so highly suspect, let's get back to you. Sorry, we're getting a little distracted with chat. I like your idea of relicking your core 4 because you have, like, core 4 done, but not finished. Like, you have them at 7 star, you have them, like, started, but you haven't finished them. So let's see, you said you are working on SLKR. Let's take a look at your ships. 1, almost 2, 3. Done. Okay. Yeah, so after you finish SLKR, I didn't mean to actually X out of your account entirely. I will pop it back up. Close to 3 of them comes to apply, waiting to see if I go to a new guild and then want a couple territory war. That's fair, highly suspect. Let me find your thing again. Control C. Okay. Honestly, I think directly after SLKR, you're going to need to take some time and get yourself a GL ship going. This is not the right one. Is it? Did I put that in right? 568? Yeah, okay. That is the right one. Sorry, I'm crazy. Okay. But yeah, like, your ships need some work. Let's check your first order. You definitely need your Thai enchilada up all the way. So you need to work on that. And then while you're working on that, this is going to take almost no effort to finish for Executor. You already have a 7-star Piet. Yeah. So, honestly, yeah. I would go for Executor directly after your SLKR. And then after you have a GL ship and you'll have 2 Galactic Legends, then you can take some time and build outwards. Because that'll be your top heavy portion, and then from there you can start to build outwards and get your core teams finished. And as you're finishing your core teams, obviously you'll be starting to branch out into other farms, and from there you can kind of choose which direction you want to go. But specifically, you know, teams that I would highly suggest you finish because you already have a lot of stuff working towards them. General Grievous. You even already have a Newt Gunray Zeta, and so like you just relic that that General Grievous, that B2, and the Magna Guard, and you instantly have a team that can take down JML. Get that gas up. Gas is so helpful in so many different ways. And then obviously Sith Empire you have a start in. So like you have a start in a couple places that are like obvious you should go here next. Savage, you already have the Omicron, needs to be popped up to relic as soon as possible. But after SLKR, I'd go Executor, and then take a break and kind of build outwards, and then from there you can go for JML and Profundity. Let's take a quick look at your speeds. You're doing first order stuff, so I'm going to assume this guy's fast. Yeah, 140. So let's take a look at your Mara Jade real quick. You ripped off some mods, so I'm not going to judge your Mara Jade. Let's find some characters that aren't ripped off mods. Okay, so this is going to be about a 302 speed Finn. Maybe 304. That's not bad. I like to see it. Let's see if there's a mod fall off. Not a bad mod fall off, even with the mods pulled off of things. Your modding is looking pretty good. I like to see it. I want to see Rex faster, though. He is kind of the guy that needs to go first on the gas team, period. Because he pumps so much turn meter into the team and can get things started really quickly. And so you can get your whole team a turn if he goes first. So I want to see Rex higher in this list, but otherwise it looks like your modding is being done pretty well. I'm hoping that these are your just base SLKR stuff. I do like to see a faster SLKR. I keep him around 571 for me, or 4, I can't remember. But like anything in like 550 or higher is where I love to see. Anything slower than that, and a higher relic Kylo can basically just stomp you in a mirror match, which you will end up hitting mirror matches at some point. But yeah, that would be my suggestion to you, is just taking some time, getting yourself an executor, and then you can just build out and build all of this stuff. And you already have a solid foot in the door for JML, Profundity, Leia, and Jabba. So going that direction, I think, is not a bad idea whatsoever after you've worked on your teams a bit. Well, that is my last roster review I have at the moment. And I have work in about 8 hours, and so I gotta start getting going. Yeah, no problem, highly suspect. Glad I could help out. Oh, did I already finish my... Okay, yeah, they're both finished. I got red crate on this, right? Yep. Sweet. Anything cool starting? No. Yeah, I will without gameplay. But yeah, Happy New Year's to all you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad I can, you know, be here for New Year's for those of us who maybe don't have a lot going on for New Year's. But, you know, I got nothing going on, so I was like, I might as well hop on. So it's good to have an impromptu stream just for fun. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to head out, and you guys have a Happy New Year's. Yeah, you too, Only Bombardment. You guys are awesome. Love you all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Or, rather, I'll see you guys next year. Or at this point, later this year.